Clingy friends or friends who copy you or who frequently tend to fall for the same guy you like, the most annoying. The most annoying. I've gotten a lot of questions lately from you guys about friends who are like this or friends who have low self-esteem. Like, what can you do to help build them up? So I'm combining all these topics into one video because they really relate to the same issue, which is low self-esteem. People copy other people because it's like the same reason people are super trendy. They feel like, okay, if I morph into this, whether it's this look or it's this person, then somehow like I am safe. Like I now have a prescribed way of living and I don't have to be awkward anymore because I've assumed this other identity, an identity that works. Unfortunately, when it's your identity, that's annoying. I've experienced this many times, and I've probably done it many times, to other people. And a little bit of flattery, as they say, is flattering. Or I'm sorry, a little bit of imitation is flattering. But when it impedes on your life, and when you have a friend who can't be on her own, and she's salting your game with guys, and she's ruining social interactions, or she's going for the same dudes, it's a problem. So, like I said, this stems from low self-esteem. What you can do to help a friend build her self-esteem and ultimately disconnect from you and stop taking over your life is to help her feel like more of a complete person on her own. You do this by getting her involved in other activities. I say this all the time. I am a huge believer that finding your passion, whether it's choir or theater or volunteering or student government or sports or anime or cosplay or sewing or whatever it is, find that early on in your life and really bind yourself to it. You are going to meet a whole lot of people. Your friend will, anyway. And it's going to give you a sense of accomplishment and a sense of self-worth. And self-worth is confidence. So if she feels like she has a place in this world, that she's worth something, that she can do something, she can create something, she can achieve something or help someone else, that is going to give her a sense of poise and a sense of purpose that will enable her to disconnect from you. However, there are also friends who do this because they feel entitled to what you have. This happens, if they're liking the same guy. I have experienced this. I have had girlfriends who didn't think I deserved to have a certain boyfriend, so they would always kind of interlope on our relationship. This is a whole separate problem, and basically that's a toxic friend. And that's not, I don't believe, someone who needs your love and coddling because, like I always say, people like that, they're social terrorists. They are interloping on your affairs, and they don't believe you deserve something. No one on planet Earth has the right to tell you that you don't deserve something fantastic, because you do. You 100% do. And they aren't God. They don't have the right to pronounce that you don't deserve that guy or that I should have him instead. I'm better. So my advice, if that's the situation, start pushing that person out of your life, because that behavior doesn't get better over time, it gets worse. And it doesn't end at a certain age. It doesn't end at high school or middle school or even college. Like I have friends now who do that shit, and it's like, you're out of my life. I don't need you around. But if it's something that you can help, that seems like maybe it's coming from a place of insecurity rather than jealousy and envy, then you do have a duty as a friend to help them and to build their self-esteem. Also, don't be afraid to sit them down and be like, so I kind of noticed that I will start to like a guy and then you'll be flirting with him too. And I understand that happens with girls. We're so similar, of course we're going to go for the same kind of guy, but this happens a lot. And so I'm wondering what's going on here? It hurts my feelings because it's ruining my relationship with him, and it also makes me kind of resent you, and it's driving a wedge between us. And hear her out. She might not even be aware of this. She might be just trying to be social. You never know what's going on in someone's head. So hear them out. And if you get the sense again that it's coming from a place of insecurity, help her with that. Ask me more questions about this. I love to help with friend questions. And as always, send me DMs on Instagram. And as I mentioned, please don't remind me that you send me an Instagram DM. I know. I 1000% know. I have hundreds of them. I promise you I will answer it. It might not be tomorrow. Usually takes me at the most a week and a half. So be patient.